Right. So when you consider the natural polymers, there are many natural polymers there. Right. So let's go to the natural polymers first. Here these are the natural polymers. So out of these natural polymers, much of them you are already familiar. Protein is a polymer of amino acids. DNA is a polymer of deoxyribonucleotides. Starch is a polymer of glucose. Cellulose is also a polymer of glucose. RNA is a polymer of ribonucleotides. So under natural polymers, you have to mark these, and on the right side, that means you are not marking this part. In the right side, you are marking the monomer, right? The monomer. Natural polymers. This is your heading now. On natural polymers, you are marking natural polymers here. And who are the monomers of these natural polymers? You are marking on the right side column. Rubber, the monomer is isoprene. Rubber, its monomer is called by the name isoprene, right? Protein, amino acid, DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, starch, glucose, DNA, deoxyribonucleotides, starch, glucose, cellulose, glucose, RNA, ribonucleotides. Then your heading will be artificial polymers. There are many artificial polymers in the world, right? Here a long list is given to you. Polythene, polychloroethene, Teflon, polyester, nylon, terylene, polystyrene, bakelite. All these ones are artificial polymers. So under artificial polymers, you have to mark these polymers in detail. Okay, they are the examples for artificial polymers. After marking the natural polymers and artificial polymers, we are going to work on some polymers in detail, right? So first polymer we are going to work is polythene, right? In the case of polythene, very important thing it is a polymer of ethene molecules. Polythene is a polymer of ethene molecules. In the case of ethene molecule, here you are shown 1, 2, 3, 4 ethene molecules. Here there is a bond. This bond and this bond, in the double bond, one bond breaks and a new bond is created between carbon and carbon. A new bond is created between carbon and carbon. That means here the bond is created. That is this bond. Here one bond becomes free, right? This bond, one electron has gone to left side. So another bond it created between these carbon. Another one created between these carbon. It continues, hundreds, thousands, it continues. Right? So this is how this polymer is made. Right? Sometimes this making can be a question for you. How this polymer is made. That can be a question for you. Okay? Right. So this polymer is simply shown in this manner. Right? The left side shown one is the monomer and the right side shown one is the polymer. The left side shown one is the monomer, the right side shown one is the polymer. you have to mark the polymer here with the N mark. This N says how many ethene molecules are joined here. It can be 1000, it can be 2000, it can be 5000. That depends. Okay, hope you understood. Hope you understood it. If you draw this right side one without N mark, it is called a repeating unit. It is called a repeating unit. It is the one repeating here. Now see, this component repeats again. So if you don't mark this N, it is called by the name repeating unit. So from one polymerization, right, you need to know three things. Who is the monomer? Who is the repeating unit? Who is the polymer? Right? So see here, the left side, this diagram shows you the monomer. This is the monomer. This is the repeating unit of polythene. It doesn't have NO bracket. This is the polymer. It has the N and the bracket. So for every polymer, there will be three things. There will be a monomer, there will be a repeating unit, there will be a polymer. And those are the things you are going to identify. So polythene, you have to mark which is the monomer, you have to draw. Which is the repeating unit, you have to draw. Which is the polymer, you have to draw. Okay. Similarly, there is another molecule called polychloroethene. Okay. It is also known as polyvinyl chloride, and shortly mark it as PVC. Okay. For PVC also there is a monomer. There is a repeating unit. There is a polymer. Right? Look at this equation. Look at this equation. Can you identify the monomer here? This is the monomer. Without N. No, don't mark N. Without N, this is the monomer. Here the polymer. If you draw this polymer without bracket, without N, that is the repeating unit. That is polychloroethene. The third one, polytetrafluoroethene. It is also called Teflon. Okay. It also has a monomer. It also has a repeating unit, and it also has a polymer. Okay. So here is the equation. Hope you can identify the monomer. Hope you can identify the polymer. In the polymer, if you remove the bracket and N, then it will become the repeating unit. Okay. The fourth polymer you want to see, it is rubber. Rubber is also known as polyisoprene. Polyisoprene. Here also we have an equation. This is the equation. So the left side one without N is the isoprene, is monomer. The right side one, this one, is the polymer, polyisoprene or rubber. If you mark without bracket, without N, it is going to be the repeating unit. So for rubber also, you are going to mark monomer, repeating unit, polymer. Right? So that is the work of the day. So 2 videos I am posting. Complete the works. If any doubts, refer to me. Inshallah. Bye.